Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so happy Monday. Welcome back. Alrighty. So as we get in today, we are starting a new genre. We are going to do historical fiction. This is one of my favorites. So we're gonna get into what historical fiction is here in a minute. So let's look at our assignment for today for reading. So we're going to watch the instructional video. Check, you're doing it. Number two, you're going to make your own historical fiction anchor chart based off the one I go over. I have also provided an image of it right down there. You can put this in your journal if you're an in-person kid and you're at home, or if you're a distance learning kid and you have a journal. Awesome. If not, notebook paper or white paper will work. Um, then we're going to go over the vocabulary you're going to see in the story today. Then we'll talk about the story just a little bit, and you will begin reading. Okay? All right, guys. So let's get into it. So, first things first, let's look at our anchor chart. So, historical fiction. Does anyone know what historical fiction is? Yeah, you in the back? Yeah, you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're saying historical fiction is basically like it's fiction, so the story itself didn't happen, but the setting might be real. The time period and some people in the story might be accurate to what happened, but the plot is fictional, right? Oh, okay, all right. And some of the characters might be fictional too. Okay. But there can be real characters. Okay, all right. So, excellent job. So, let's look. Historical fiction, one of the main characteristics or elements is setting and characters. Let's look at setting first. So, the setting has a major influence on story events. Okay, so what is setting? Oh, who said that? Good job. Raise your hand next time. Setting is the time or place, right? Time or place. Time and place, not or, and. Okay, and let's see. So, setting has a major influence on story events. Setting details has details based on historical fact. Notice that wording based on historical fact. So, certain things, certain details in there are going to be based on historical fact to make it seem real. But again, the story's fiction, right? So it didn't actually happen. And then it may include true historical events. So it might include historical events, but it's not a true story. Okay? You should keep remembering that. It's set in a true time and place, but with a fictional story. And then the characters, they may be entirely fictional. These characters might not have ever existed. And then they may include real figures from history. Okay, so remember how I said they can have, or one of our friends said, they can have fake characters, but they can also have real characters? Mm-hmm. And then may be a combination of factual and imagined. This ties it all back together. There's going to be real facts in it, but there's also going to be imagined things that never actually happened or we don't know happened. So it's fictional, right? Okay. So, and so I love historical fiction. I could write a story about the time of Stephen F. Austin, and I could add characters in that never existed, but who help make my story really entertaining. But it would no longer be history. Sorry for loud buzz, guys. It would no longer be history, it would be a historical fiction. So, notice purpose, text structure, plot, and theme are the same as realistic fiction. So, this is going to be very similar to realistic fiction. I'm going to shut my door so that loud buzz doesn't happen again. Okay. So, historical fiction looks very similar to realistic fiction with its purpose to entertain, its text structure, the way it's set up, its plot and theme are very similar. Okay, so let's move on. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to take what I'm looking at right now. It's on your page in your workbook, 331. Okay, if you have your workbook, it's in workbook 4.2. Okay, so after you're done putting this in your journal, excellent job. Send me a picture, attach it. We're going to go to our vocabulary. So today we're going to be reading The Secret of the Winter Count. Now, as you read the story, I want you to pay attention to the vocabulary words. Notice how they help you understand the characters and events in the text. Okay? So let's look at these as kind of a brief introduction. We have drought, a long time of low or no rainfall. Notice all the cracked ground and nothing green anywhere. No trees, no grass, no nothing. Let's. Sorry, the picture isn't the greatest quality, but you get the idea, right? Now, we have wavering. What does wavering mean? Wavering means changing. It doesn't stay the same, right? So when you can't decide whether to be happy, mad, sad, or just undecided, that's called wavering. You keep going from emotion to emotion. That's why I put this picture back here. This guy goes from sad to mad to happy to just plain sad, right? Okay. Then you have unbidden or not asked for. You give someone something they didn't ask for, that is unbidden. Or if you invite yourself over to somebody's house, that is also unbidden. It's unasked for. Okay. Have you ever been unbidden to go to a friend's house? Have you ever just showed up and gone, I'm here? You know who you are. Okay. So, intricate. Yellow was the best color I could come up with. Sorry. Intricate. 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 Complicated. Very detailed. Look at those patterns. They're very detailed, right? And then this one we all know and love. Snoozing. Dozing. Sleeping lightly. You take a nap. A siesta. You just kind of lean back and... Okay, snooze over. So, these are the vocabulary words you will see today. So, you can look at these as long as you need to. You can leave this up while you're reading. So, I would like you to read chapter 1, which is pages 334 through 337 of The Secret of the Winter Count. This is a pretty cool story, so I'm excited you get to read it. So, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day. Be safe. Be cool now that it's kind of getting warm, or be warm. It's up to you. And have a wonderful day. Comment purple in a private comment. You've made it this far. Good job. High five. And we're going to wait because Mr. Herring is recording on his Chromebook. And the Chromebook still has that unhappy habit of cutting off a whole bunch of stuff. So you'll probably never see half of this conversation we're having right now. But my hands